Hello babes, welcome back to the channel. If you are new, welcome. So by the title, I'm sure you have read, we will be talking about none other than the iconic, legendary Miss Aaliyah Dana Houghton. So let's get into it. If you were born in the 90s or before, you knew firsthand how much of a style icon Miss Aaliyah Dana Houghton was. The beautiful songstress had a style that was one in a million. She exuded a sexy, feminine, yet mysterious aura about herself that was undeniable. Aaliyah mixed her feminine style with masculine and was one of the best dressed in the 90s and 2000s. She always kept her makeup natural and subtle, never doing too much, as well as her hair.
Eric Farrell is my makeup artist.
Oh, my pores, it's like all in my pores.
I never have to worry with Eric. I close my eyes, open them, and he makes me beautiful. Eric Foreman does my hair. Keeps it healthy, keeps it gorgeous. Gorgeous is all and gorgeous.
Creating her signature side swoop, the Aaliyah. The style that she had formulated was like no other. She never had to do too much or be revealing in order to stand out. Aaliyah's stylist Derek Lee described the singer style as confident, comfortable, effortless street style.
Derek Lee, he's my stylist. Derek is so dope.
I love you, man. I love you, man.
He can find something that you've never heard of, and it'll just be the illest.
Take a look at these clothes.
He's got a sixth sense of style. That's hard.
Which I could not agree more. Aaliyah pioneered the oversized yet feminine tomboy chic aesthetic that many girls are sporting today. Decades later, although the R&B princess is no longer with us, her fashion still reigns supreme. Some people get inspired by others, wear and copy and paste other style, while others are the ones who create the inspiration. Step outside of the box, and when we talk about it girls, Aaliyah might as well have created that phrase because she embodied and oozed every bit of what it meant to be an it girl. Now, if you're like me, every time Aaliyah came across your screen, you were in complete awe of her and would do your hair like her, copy her dance moves, and knew there was just something different about her that all of the other artists that were out at the time didn't have. Like her smooth dance moves, Aaliyah's fashion was natural and made her the fashion icon she is today, creating some of the most iconic looks on the red carpet, like the yellow and black tiger print Roberto Cavalli dress worn on the 2000s MTV VMA's red carpet. Aaliyah had this air of regality to her poise, charm, the way she remained out of drama, and her ability to be so classy while also giving you round the way girl is something you just don't see much of anymore. She was also naturally feminine with this ability to make other women feel comfortable around her, and although she didn't dress like your typical feminine woman most time, who always wore high heels, dresses, and skirts, her personality was the definition of feminine and soft. She was magnetic, and that helped contribute to her fashion standing out. Decades later, Aaliyah remains one of the biggest fashion icons to have touched down on the scene and inspires generation after generation with her fashion. Aaliyah was chosen for Tommy Hilfiger's Tommy Jeans ad campaign in 1996. That is still one of the most iconic shots and always done for Halloween looks every year. This marked the brand's first push into women's wear.
Got my voice from my mother. I like my hands. I take ballet at school. All kinds of dance is beautiful. I think I walk like my mom. Everyone says we look exactly alike. I got Tommy Jeans. What else? He's not my dad, but I got Tommy Jeans.
Aaliyah was the first female R&B singer to be included in such a high-profile campaign. Aaliyah was inspiration also behind Tommy Hilfiger's clothing line for women due to her always sporting the brand's clothing that was for men because she loved the baggy look. The reason a Tommy Hilfiger line for women even exists today is because of Aaliyah, with the brand being inspired by her. Aaliyah, with the abundance of success she had at such a young age, could have been one of the biggest divas, but instead, she was humble and a sweetheart. You never heard any stories about her being a diva to people or being problematic, but instead, only good things.
She was an angel, for real. I never met a person in my life that has never gotten upset about anything.
Wow.
She was just so, she had to be angelic, like she had to be an angel because She was just a beautiful person.
As the 2000s came along, Aaliyah started to experiment more with dresses and heels, but would also switch it up and wear sneakers. Her clothes were a bit more fitted, but also still had the classic Aaliyah touch to it. What made Aaliyah stand out so much as well is because it was naturally her style. She wasn't styled to look and dress the way others did. It was who she was naturally, not who people thought she should be, and didn't conform to societal norms when it came to dressing. Aaliyah has inspired some of the biggest fashion icons of today because of her versatility, confidence, and overall swag that can't ever be duplicated, although imitated. Her music that had been released over 20 years ago had hit streaming platforms finally and had reappeared on the R&B digital song charts, ranking as one of the most sold R&B titles in the USA and dominated the list, showing how much of a force she was and how timeless and classic she was. Also, I wanted to add in that Aaliyah was sexy without it being forced and being overly sexual. It was just something that she exuded in her personality, in her style. It was just who she was as an overall being. Aaliyah was supposed to release a clothing line with her longtime best friend and stylist, who is iconic herself, Miss Kidada Jones, the following year of 2001, named Dolly Pop, that was going to be Japanese themed, and I know that line would have been sick, but unfortunately it wasn't released due to Aaliyah's passing. And that is it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. In the next video. And list some of your favorite Aaliyah looks below, and I'll catch you guys.